Hello, good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about regarding the last section of this part is regarding to the project management roles. This is section 2.5. In this specific section, you can find more detail regarding to the last fourth section, in special because in this specific part we are going to talk about regarding each role within the project in order to set up and add the specific value. The key project roles that you can see in this section, this role regarding to the specific thing regarding to the project management team, sponsor, customer, project team, end user, and other key stakeholders. When you start to read this specific part of the PMBOK, the version, you can find in here that this one specific information that you need to know. First of all, the project management team may cast solely a project manager or may include more individuals who form a team. In both structure will refer as seen in this section. That is a key aspect because the project management team usually can be provide for only one person or two or more persons, but usually is one, the project management team. In another part in this specific section, you can understand in a best way what is the PMT role and the level of involvement in very form of the organization. It changes. It change. It depends of the organization, depends of the internal procedures. It changes, but the same goal is for everything because the main activity that project management team is develop the facilitation and mentoring the project team. For other hand, you can see here all the specific information regarding to the project management team within various spheres of influence. In this specific case, you can understand in which level state the project team member, which level state project management team, project manager, sponsor, portfolio manager, functional manager, customer, and regulatory agencies. All of these are the stakeholders, and you can understand how it works and how it is connected to each one of these. For example, the functional manager is part of the activities who develop project management because they are in charge, for example, in some companies organizations that are in charge from oversee project activities. In this specific part, you can see that the PMBOK, this version, provide a good recommendation in order you can review all regarding to the PMI discipline ideal because it's specific. It provide more a big picture in more detail regarding to the discipline, regarding to wall stream, regarding to develop operation. For that reason, it is very interesting. You can read this part. Other part you can find here the interaction between the project management and project success. The most important here is that the skill of the project management is the way to working, power skill, and business acumen. And if you can connect these triangles of the three specific things, you can develop plenty of things. But the most important is you can interact in order to obtain a common and good result from the social responsibilities, power skill, business acumen, ways of working, and the result. That is the most important, and you can see more in this specific presentation that contain the highlights of this part. Another part you can see here is all regarding the competency development in project management. The most important here is the mentoring and coaching opportunities. That is the key, no one else. That is the most important. What else we have in here? This is the technology impact in project management. Obviously, with all regarding to the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and more emerging technologies, all the project managers have more tools in order to develop more things. And for that reason, the duties that usually take for around, for example, in order to develop one specific financial report, 2, 3 days or 4 days, they can do in 2 or 3 hours. That's the huge advantage that we have in one. We can cross the information, we can have other way, but you have depend in which organization are you working. For that reason, you have to operate and take kind of big advantage in order to use these tools. Finally, you can see here the three specific access: sponsors, customer, product, project team, and additional other key stakeholders. All of this is the main aspects that you have to interact in order to obtain a good delivers. All of that represent the input that you need to know in order to provide a good result. And for that reason, you can not forget who is your sponsor, who is your customer, who is your product owner, who is your end user, and who is the key stakeholders. With all of this, my friend, that is all for today. I'm so sorry for not upload more information 1 month ago because I have a little issues in my work. But that is all for us. Thank you. Thanks so much. I see you soon.